Hello, Professor. My name is Aditi Kapoor, and here I'm going to explain my code for the program Abstract Planets for the assignment 3. So let's move on to my code. So here's my code. So basically, this is the program class. So, first of all, I'm going to show how my output looks like. So so it shows the planet name, the diameter, and its mass. Basically, there are two parts in this. First, I have set it to the giant planets, which consist of the gas or the ice, and the second is the terrestrial planets, which returns the Boolean value if it is habitable or not. This way, I have set it to like there are two parts. First of all, this returns um, this is the Saturn. I have set it to Saturn, which means this is the giant planets, and this one is the terrestrial, which returns the Boolean value whether it is habitable, the planet is habitable or not. Then exit. So now here I'm going to explain the program class, which is the main class. So this is the main class where all the objects are instantiated and the methods are declared. Basically, so as you can see here, that I have created the giant planet object and initialized these, which we just saw on the output screen. So this giant planet, this consists of whether it has gas or ice, and the terrestrial planet returns the bool value, whether the planet is habitable or not. So this is basically this. And then here, wait for any key is basically nothing. It's just for the program or the command prompt to exit after it has been viewed by the user. So wait for any key is just, it's nothing. Basically, once the user has just viewed the output, so it is just to exit the command prompt. Now let's move on to the giant planet. So here, as you can see, it's basically a subclass of the class planet, and which represents the biggest planets. So it has two types, gas or ice. So these are the private instance variables. The type is basically what is it of gas or ice. So, and these are the public method. Has moons, has rings, and all. And then we have the I habitable. So this is basically an interface, which is basically just, as I have mentioned, it's basically just a collection of method and property declarations. Interface is just nothing. So it's basically a collection, and it's an interface which is now I have created to define Boolean method habitable, which returns whether the planet is habitable or not. It returns the Boolean value, either true or false. So same goes for the eye has moons. This is also basically the same. If the planet has moons, then it will return true, otherwise it returns false. Same goes for the rings. If the planet has rings, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. So here, then I go to this planet class. So yes, here this goes there. This is a planet class. Basically, this is the abstract class, and it is the most important thing is that it is the parent class from where all the planets have derived. So here these are the private instance variables, and this is the constructor. I have mentioned constructor is it assigns its parameters like pass on the parameters to the derived class, and it assigns the parameters to the private fields. So here this dot name I have assigned these. These are the field properties diameter. So these are, as you can see, it's get. So I have mentioned that it is read only. Same goes for mass, moon count, orbital period, ring count, and all rotation. So then override string, it is basically how our output is going to be look like on our command prompt. So here this is the way. First of all, it will show the diameter and the mass, as you can see. So whatever we saw on the output screen, this override is basically to horizons display the way how the output will look like. Then this is the parent class. Basically, this contains the bulk of the entire program. And then goes for the terrestrial planet. So this is the child. Basically, this is the child of the planet. We can say this is a child of the planet, and which has oxygen as the most important feature. So this is like, as you can see, the oxygen is the most important feature. So we have also private pool oxygen. So this is the child of the planet class, and that's it. Here, I, this is all about my code. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great weekend, Professor.